Hello beloved, this is Tony one more time. I'm sending this video out to Holly. Holly, I think you may found this one interesting because something I sort of stumbled into this evening correlated with some videos I think you put out a while back about clocks and time. And what I want to show you, for several years I've done videos about Metatron's cube. Okay, a Metatron's cube is 13 circles. There's one in the center. It's surrounded by 6, surrounded by 6. And the geometry that is in this, and this number, the 13, is very scriptural because it's like Jesus and 12 disciples. It's Jesus, 6 disciples, and 6 stone pots of water. And throughout Scripture, and I've covered that in all my previous videos, so I know a lot of people are going to see this and have no idea what we're talking about. But I want to share this with Holly and a few other ones that Danny Wilton right now is working with the Metatron's cube and such as that. And I just want to share kind of what I found. Well, you know, as I was looking at this the other evening, I was thinking, you know, these 6 circles out here seem odd, like they just sort of float out there. And I decided to change it because I thought, you know, there's a whole nother way of doing this. And so what I done was I moved the 6, instead of having them out on the end. See, it's like 1, then this is the first. This is called the inner circle. You hear people talk about the inner circle, and this is the outer circle. So what I done was took the outer circle and moved it here. Took this one and moved it here. I moved it to where it connected to these 2 versus just the one on the end. So when you do this, this is the pattern you get. It's still the same 13 circles, but what I found is what is called the tetractys, T-E-T-R-A-C-T-Y-S, tetractys. Okay, and for me, I already know this, but this is just another way that I'm still trying to show it and teach it to other people. And it is sort of, if you eliminate these 3 right here, you have this pyramid that is made up of 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay? And so what happens is, I'm going to show you a photo of a tetractys, and this is the numerical value of it, which is 72. Now, I just put in the photo of the tetractys, and when I saw the symbols to it, it took me back to this. This is the same symbol I'm showing, and this is how I learned it through the days of the week. But in this tetractys, it's showing the same symbols. And you know, and I'm just sort of documenting as I'm learning myself. I've covered 72 many times also. But when I did this, I was sort of noticing, wow, you could actually put Yahweh in here in every direction. Like Yod, Hey, Vah, Hey. Yod, Hey, Vah, Hey. Yod, Hey, Vah, Hey. Yod, Hey, Vah, Hey. All the way around, and they would just line up. Okay? So this photo that I'm showing you, it shows one tetractys, which is like 1 circle, then 2, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it has a numerical value of 72. Well, 72 I know as balance. Okay, but when you look at this, the way that I've put it together, it's still your Star of David. You see, it's also reversed. So if I take away this one and this one, then it's still the tetractys. Now it's just upside down. It's running the opposite way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So if this has 72, then this is 72 also. And so all of this together would be 144. Okay, so I just want to show you that. Well, okay, so now when I wrote that number 144, I have to show you what that brings into mind to me. That's 4. 4. 1. 1, 4, 4. And 1, 4, 4 equals 9. Then after I'd done the circles and saw the tetracy and all, then I decided to connect them. And this is the geometry of the changed circles. Okay, and what I want to show you is, in here, you lose all form, which is the platonic solids. They're gone now. But you do have in here, let me move on, this, which I've shown so many times. Okay, you have this. So if you look at the yellow, that's what it is. It's here, 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 here. And it's really sort of an interesting symbol because it's almost like this. This is like equivalent to Aleph. Okay, Aleph. I would tell you also it's Yod, Hey, Vah, Hey. Alright, but then that's like half of the puzzle. The whole other half is going back and doing the total separate. So now I've just done, and I've shown this before too, it's like two ends. One is like this, and the other one is like this. But when you put the two together, you get this. It's like a completion. It's like, okay, it works one way, well, let's try it this way. Wow, this is what we get when they're together. So in here, we have it here in the yellow, then also it's in the red. If you flip it here. So both directions equals that symbol. Well, this evening, I was sitting here and I thought, you know, this is interesting. I'm going to do something. And what I done was I took the same thing and I added, and this is not going to be totally correct here, 6 more circles. So now I have one, and this is so strange, I have one that has 6, I changed the other 6, and then I have added 6 more. I know, that's interesting, but this is what I got. Now, we know the cube, and if you see your cube, here's your cube. Okay, it's, so in a weird way, this is time and space. And then as you connect all of your circles, what I found was you have the 12 hours on the outside, 6 in the center, 1 here. But each one of them alternates. For example, 9 here has 9 lines. 10 has 7. 11 has 9. 12 has 7. 1 has 9. 2 has 7. 3 has 9. So it alternates 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Well, 7 and 9 equals 16. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Okay? And then here's the other thing. There are 6 of them that are 9, and 6 of them are 7. It equals 96. Okay, and I know the opposite to be the 69. And I've covered that before because that's actually in what they have in what's called a Masonics Royal Arch. the keystone is 69. Okay, but then the funny thing with this, the total is 96. Would almost be this, 9 and 6. 9 and 6, but 69. Okay, so I know you were doing something with time, and I thought this was so interesting because the one in the center, surrounded by 6 by 6, okay, gives you the cube and a clock. So I don't know, this is new, and I've just sort of gotten this, and I'm just looking at the numbers and the math, but in a funny way, it would be time and space. Alright, just a quick share. Okay, so you know I'm not a very good artist, but I just showed you a photo of my my symbol that I use for Son of John, and I want to kind of show you what it sort of means to me. Alright, so you have the Star of David, but the I, and I want you to look at sort of the concept of the 69. You see the 6 and the 9? And when you look at, and you have to go back and actually look at the photo, which eye is it? Is it the left eye or is it the right eye? And actually, the more you stare at it, you'll see it's both, and it's neither. So that's the understanding of the 69. And I just want to show you also, if you look at, and I'm doing you, it's just showing you because I was going to show you the symbol in the 69, but I want you to look at this. This is the squared square. I'm going to draw it out for you. Okay, so what I'm showing you now, this is how amazing these symbols are, and you use them every day and you don't even know it. This symbol here is your pulse. This is your settings. Okay, but now watch it. She squared square. And the pause is your 2 columns. And then you have play.